I was introduced to, I think it was Chris Farlowe. Have you heard of him? And I became his sort of like tour manager. I like Chris Farlowe. He's a really nice guy, and we got well together. And he's a good singer too. And then there were two brothers who ran the agencies, whose names I can't remember. Yeah, Rick and John Gunnell. And I ended up working with them. And I went on the road with them sometimes. We had great fun. And I was the tour manager. I had a, you're going to be a bit fooled by this. I had a white DB5 convertible, right? Which Mick Jagger actually quite liked me because of that, because he had a green DB6. So I really sort of became part of management then, rather than, you know, I think the Gunnells, I think, liked me and liked my attitude, and I was sort of still young, and you know, we were all young really, but you know what I mean. So I tended to take over more sort of a role of sort of junior management, I would think. And I then thought, well, no, actually, I think I'd quite like to sort of do some myself, because I felt they were, in the nicest possible way, because it was Rick and John Gunnell, I think there was slightly what I would call looking backwards in terms of history, in terms of what was going on, rather than having the sort of rather sort of childlike enthusiasm and innocence that I had about going, hey, why don't we go and do this or something? They've been there a long time and they've been established and doing things and everything else. You want to sort of go and do something? Well, you've got to go and do it yourself, you know. I started Circle with, and I found Ed Bicknell, and I found Rod McSween, and I found John Tobin, and we just sort of started. Anyway, they all came to work for me, which was, I think I was very fortunate. I left and opened my doors, but as what happens, I mean, certainly in that time, what was really going on was like a village. It was a small number of people, basically, who were involved in it on a major level. And I was sort of part of that. So then leaving and saying, yeah, okay, I want to sort of go and start, I think people went, I must be all right, because we've been working with the Gunnells, you know, Fame, and you know, and some of the other people that I worked with and everything else, and they just thought, yeah, okay, great, you want to do that? Yeah, we'll come with you, you know. And then I was lucky, I think, in getting Ed Bicknell and Rod McSween and John Tobin and saying, come on, let's go and do this. Out of a naivety, I think, but a genuine sort of enthusiasm, thinking, yeah, I'd really like to do this. I think this would be great fun, be good to do, you know. We could help people's, you know, careers and whatever. Let's go for it, you know. When this sort of first started out, I was completely sort of smacked in that, I mean, I couldn't really sort of know what was going on, and I mean, and I had to get hold of Ed, and he began to tell me. I don't know if I told you this, is that Roxy Music ended up playing in my garage one evening for me. I have no idea about any of this at all. Quintessence were another band that I had. The Pretty Things. Home I was managing. It's obviously all kinds of things were sort of going on, you know, that were there, which I'd forgotten about. And that wasn't because I was doing a lot of drugs or anything, no, it wasn't that.